Hello and welcome to Legend. This will be part 4. In the previous part, we made quite a bit of progress in regarding level 1. But as you can likely see, our inventory is a bit crowded. I think is a good way of phrasing it. Minstrel help. I mean, that's bound to be better, but I can't see how to equip. Yeah, -4. We can see equip that at the same time. No, she cannot. So it's a question of doing damage or having armor. I completely forgot about that, by the way. Got 2 more constitution. Unlike Bard's Tale, the music doesn't change based on what instrument you're using, which is a bit of a shame. But the question is now, what do we do? Why are you not equipping that? Do we go back out and sell some of this stuff, or do we use it? I'm fairly sure the village close to the dungeon has a blacksmith. At the bare minimum, may even have an artificer. It may actually be worth considering heading back out. We've got experience enough to train, but I don't want to spend the time going down to train Hatmore. The exit's just here, so you know what? Let's run out and see what happens. That might be an idea. This should hopefully be the right way. No, it wasn't, of course, because I'm dumb. Oh well, I suppose. Normally I would cut this out, but I don't want to start the video by doing an editing cut. It seems a bit dumb. Yes, I'm going to triple check, double check, quadruple check all the time. That's just the way I roll. I wouldn't mind not having any random encounters here. That would be very, very good, actually. It was too much to hope for, I suppose. You just stay there. See, she's running around looking for a target, and he was running around chasing her. You know what? Didn't I? Apparently not. Okay, you know what? I don't like you doing that. Chloe. Let's hope that's enough to do some hurt. It was. I hope. Yeah. I mean, they got a bit more health now, as you can likely see. And the assassin is just running around. Hurry! Come on. No time to wait for that. Sorry. Yeah, well, we got some money out of it. And some experience, of course, but... don't mind that. She has already got... Why? So, yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm still getting used to that system. She should have... Anti-mage? Yep, indeed. Okay. Wrong one. Don't hit escape, by the way, to exit the screen. Something I've got an old habit of doing, and it just triggers you to flee, or causes you to flee. This is a bit silly. I do like this game. I think I've mentioned that before. But if it had excellent parsing, this game would be one of the best games ever made of its kind. The fact that you have to fight the parsing is a bit of a bleh thing. I'm going to allow myself to save here before we go out, just in case I'm wasting time. I would rather not spend too much time on the overland map if I don't need to. So, bear with me a moment. Okay, let's head out and see what we can do. We gotta pause the area and tap on the holy temple. Bleh. That's not what I was hoping for. What are you selling? Ring of Bad, Dragon Tooth. How much do you charge for that? 15 gold. Okay. Crystal Phoenix Claw, that is the most expensive one, so it's likely used for the most powerful spells. We sort of need some... I want to use the spell significantly more, so we need some Dragon Teeth. This is going to be painful. So weird. None. Just hit, just want to see how many he's got. Well, he's running a bit low on brimstone, unfortunately. Buy some more Wings of Bad. Haven't, just in case the bard should happen to be here. Sword to Minstrel. Learn a song, the Thief of... Sound to 8 dexterity, will you pay 500 gold? Yeah. Talk with Minstrel. Adieu, sweet dullard. Only 500 gold each. But they are 500 gold each. This can become very useful. You know what, to be honest? The problem we're facing now is that the Minstrel is a traveling individual. It can be in any inn, in any town. So the fact that we got them here now, or it... You know what? Let's just get them. That's going to cost us all our money, but we got them now. We don't have to worry about looking for the Minstrel ever again. You may have seen a bit excessive to blow 6,000 gold doing this, but let's see. Let's quickly pause here. Or we can get over here somewhat quick, because I badly need to be able to sell something. I really don't want to blow any time I don't have to, if I can avoid it. It took some time, not. A blacksmith? Oh, wow. Another apothecary. About Mandrake. Night Siege. Boggle Blast. I mean, we do have some items we can sell. Not an awful lot though. Short sword. You can sell that. I was hoping for more. Leather glass. Nope, you don't. I know you don't. I knew it was dumb, but I had to try. What about sure. What have you got? You got the fingers on the left side are usually the equipped items, so everything else should be spare. 135 gold for that. I'll take that. What have you got? You got a broadsword. Okay. That's filling up a tiny bit of inventory, but not much. 5 gold. I didn't expect that to sell for an awful lot. To be honest, in order to sell all these things we got available, you basically need an artificer. Issue? That's a keep. No, let's make do with what we got. I don't want to, as I said, I don't want to spend too much time. I want to clear as much out of fragment level 1 as we can. So. So let's see what Archhouses has got. Not an awful lot, I don't know. Okay. Amber. Another amber. Equip and use. And then equip the golden helm again. I know this can seem a bit convoluted from time to time, but to be honest, I think it's a question of being used to more advanced stuff. March of the bold ones, the dance of the fairy queen, the thief of a Dolic pass. So how much did that do? 21 dexterity now. 20. Will always be stronger for the troubadour. Let's see. Defense factor 122. So if we switch to another tune. Where is Awakening? It is 40. May not be such a bad idea to have done. Going. Unfortunately, most of the other tunes are quite boring. Okay, let's go with this. We are now closer to the next room we need to be at. So I'm going to save and doing editing cut and then be outside the room we need to be at. We are now outside the room and this is the funky room, and let's change that tune. Let's increase their speed instead. The teleport room, hooray! Oh dear, we need to step on the... Do we? Yes we do. So it's just my phone making noises. You know what? Okay. You go over there. Okay. I said you go over there. Thank you. You... This is so annoying, I don't know. See if I can remember the path. It's only been... I'll try to record these in batches, obviously, so I'm ahead. So, this is quite a funky way, if I'm not mistaken. That's not what I meant to do, but whatever. This could be a question of another editing god. But hopefully we can avoid it. If it takes more than 2 or 3 attempts, I'm definitely going to. Okay, so that is the right way. Well, if I'm not mistaken, we need to go like that, and then go like that, and then go like that, and then... Alright, we got it. So you only need to go over there, please. Don't run into the teleport thing first. There's a monster behind that door, which is a bit unfortunate, but... You know what? It is what it is. Why did I walk onto that square? I can tell you why I walked onto that square, because I'm not so clever. That is the main reason. It's the whole point about this room is the fact that it's got a teleport square right in front of the chest. And of course, because the sensitivity of where you click. This is why I edited the first section out, because I didn't want to waste any viewers' time watching me get sent back to the start of the room. So, I wasn't clever enough to unlock that door before. I'm very sure that's a ruby key we need for that one. I'm also fairly sure that this guy is not necessarily suited for this kind of stuff. Ruby, indeed. Who's got the ruby key? One thing that I will enjoy about this game is the transfer of items is just something you just do. I would assume that a ruby key would have a reddish hue to it. Or maybe that is indeed the ruby key. Don't look for something you already got in your inventory. So let's open that door and face whatever we're facing. Apparently nothing, because the cool thing is, of course, you can just walk through with one character and then every character will enter the new room. So, whoever was in there apparently regretted being in there, so... Oh well. Next up. Combat, hide in shadows, get out the way. Thank you. That wasn't so bad, was it? We'll get more company coming. Of course, because there's no monsters around and everyone goes into passive mode again. Anyone else wants to come and get a beating even? Likely not. Okay. Oh, how many healing spells have you got left? 7. That's fine. Inventory. Who's got the most space? I think it's the assassin. It is indeed. You gonna open some things. You gonna open some things. Okay. March of the Bold. Thank you. You'll probably get used to playing that immediately after getting out of combat. Battle Horn. Cute. Anything over there? And pack of boots. What about there? And nothing there. Okay. Of course, that's more mandrake, isn't it? I'm fairly sure it is. The roots. Yep. Wouldn't mind finding some brimstone, but can't have it all. Where are we? We are there. So we should be going this way. And this way. Hide in the shadows. Where are you? You are there. She took a lot of damage very, very quickly. I don't not have found. Equip, please. Let me save 2 and quickly have a sip. Come on. I was very, very keen, kind of to actually hit what I was aiming for. Anything here? These cold-on things can usually have ingredients in them. Just make absolutely sure. Okay. What a shame. Yeah, well. At least we got some experience. You run over there and look pretty. That was rather unpleasantly close. I hate when the cows are running around like idiots like that, and then you find a spell and the monster moves, the carousel gets into the location, and poof, you lost your carousel. Friendly fire is not friendly, by the way. Just saying. Routine save. I just fired a spell at a bag of gold. Why not? You see, the berserker went behind the target. Why couldn't the assassin do it? That would have been too easy. That's why he didn't do it. I am going to stop whining about that eventually. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Just double checking where we are. We are there. Okie dokie. Yep, we are there, indeed. So let us go this way for a change. No, we did check all this room. So let's head left. It is indeed left. See if there's anything to take around here. Antennas, here's your stand there. Come on. Far too many enemies got magical protection. I suppose those items are somewhat common, so it's not doing any damage. You know what, I should dispel you, shouldn't I? And then do this. That should that didn't last long, that hole. Oh well, whatever. Okie dokie. Let's get one more room done, shall we? Because of course I'm editing. I do a hickey thing. Means I can extend the part a bit longer. Boga blast. You know what, you may as well do that now, because this could be dicey. You get out of combat, where are you? I can't see you. You're there. I mean, if you want to queue up for thrashing by the Rune Master, then by all means. I feel I'm getting better at this micromanagement thing, which, I mean, I mentioned in the overview video that I'm not a great fan of the micromanagement thing, but I mean, it's a part of the game, whether you like it or not. It still is, you know. So let's move this way. He'll out the way. He's much more efficient if he can do his thing. Okay, I have run out of spells. So let's sort some of that. We should have plenty of this now. We make a few more of those. Oh yeah, we got plenty. I know that the spells we are employing at the moment are a bit dull. We will get to some much more advanced spells once we get a few more materials. I'm not sure single damage is good enough anymore, but as I said, though, the bigger issue, of course, is the fact that we don't have the materials. And while this game's magic system is incredibly unique and not quite cool, I was close. The fact that you are reliant on having reagents, of course, is a bit of a downside if you start running low on them. So. A bag of gold, hurry. You got most inventory space. Crystal key, hurry. Nothing up there. Let's go, hurry. That's forward paralyzed, by the way. Could be useful. But I'm going to call this a part here. And when we come back, we should be exploring a bit more of Forgotten Level 1. There is a puzzle room at the end of this dungeon level. There will be in most dungeon levels, and it's going to be one of those rooms where you just need to walk around hitting switches and casting spells at squares and things like that. But I don't know whether we'll reach it in the next part, but I'm going to give it the good old college try, I think they call it. But as for now, thanks for watching, take care, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.